guys, how you doing? Out here an overnighter. Going to talk about a little bit of change in camp food. You know, usually when I come out, I like to have a nice steak, either thrown on the coals or over some steaks cut down, steak over steak, if you go back and check that video out. But try my first MRE. Now, I'm an old guy, an old veteran. I remember the old sea rats, cans of food in a box. They weren't bad after you learned how to doctor them up. But what I'm having here is an MRE, which you're going to ask, an MRE, what's that? Meal, ready to eat, individual. I'm used to say meal, ready to eat, one each, but meal, ready to eat, individual. And the one I have right now is the Menu 19, beef patty, jalapeno, pepper jack. And then the title in French also. Ooh, I don't know if you can read that. I will get you a better shot if that doesn't come out. But it says, warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved. U.S. government property, commercial resale is unlawful. Anyway, stamped Department of Defense. We'll open this up. It says right away, peelable seal. That's cool. Don't need a knife. Never opened one. Have no clue what's in here. Let's find out. Let me reposition the camera. Alright, after looking at the instructions, I find it's actually military rations are good performance meals. Good information on keeping well fed and hydrated for our soldiers. A lot of good information there. So back to instructions. Pretty easy, I found out. You fill the bag up to between the two lines with your product in it, fold it over, put it back in the container. Pretty easy, no fires, no cooking. We'll see how it works. Instructions are, military. I like that it says place on rock or something. Open it up. Drop our heater to the bottom. Our meal, which is our beef patty grilled jalapeno pepper. Okay, the MRE goes under the mill. I edited it because I fought it getting in there. Let's add a little water. Of course, out of the canteen. It says, do not overfill. Okay. Fold it over and it says within about a minute you can automatically fill the heat. That is hot already. I can feel that getting hot. It says wait about a minute. Place it inside of our bag. With the top folded over. And then let it stand 10 to 15 minutes depending on the temperature. So we'll fold this over. We'll put it on a rock or something to keep from losing the water. And let's check the time. I had to go grab my phone to see what time it was. While this is setting for 10 to 15 minutes, let's open up the bread. Okay. That's different. I'm wondering if those were to be heated up in the heater also. Oh well, I'll eat it as they are. Try a little piece. Kind of floury. I don't know if I can put that in the heater now after that's done or not. Might have to try that next time. One of you guys that have had one of these, or one of you soldiers, let me know on this. Well, I want to try a little bit of the cheese on the bread. Well, the bread is really crumbly. almost like a almost fragile cracker, just wants to pull apart my hands, it feels like. The cheese does kind of resemble something we would have had in the sea rats. Give this a try. Not bad. Wonder what that tastes like warmed up. Not bad, and I guess if you were hungry, it's probably pretty filling too. Bread's kind of doughy, but I'm waiting for that beef patty. Sounds good. Let's try the oatmeal cookie and see what that's about. Well, crumbly. Actually pretty good. Oatmeal, slight cinnamony taste. Really pretty good. That's not bad at all. Okay, well, the blueberry, cherry blueberry cobbler. Now, I can't see that you're going to eat this straight out of the package. I'm assuming it has to go in the heater also. One thing I could see good about the sea rats, we had a couple sternos going. We could heat up a couple different things at once. If you only have one heater package and you're having to heat up this for 10 to 15 minutes and then this, quite a bit of time just to get your meal eaten. I'll get back with you when the beef patty jalapeno pepper jack. I don't think the cheese was supposed to go there. We'll find out. Okay, the Coca-Cola beverage powder. Sounds really good. It's too dang hot for that. And I think we'll maybe try that in the morning, later this evening. Probably in the morning. But it has a beverage-based lemonade mix. Let's give that a shot and see what happens. It smelled good. You know, this actually might hit the spot out here. Here it goes. Actually pretty darn good. Mixed up better than I thought it would. There's still a bit of chunks left in there, but that's pretty darn good. And that is a big plus out here instead of just plain water. And maybe it would help you remember to stay hydrated. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. And that's still plenty hot. I think, ooh, that's real hot. We will pull the meal out. Whoa! That water is hot. We'll set that for a second to cool off. I'm going to try the peach, I can't even say it, cherry blueberry cobbler. We're going to try sliding in there and see if that does anything. I can't see just eating it straight out of the package. We'll try heating it and see what happens for a few minutes. It's still pretty hot. I'm not going to worry about adding any more water to it. Put it on a rock or something. Stay hydrated. Now, set that down here so it doesn't fall. Okay, there's a close-up of it. It was pretty juicy cutting it open. I did taste the juices off my fingers. It was pretty spicy. It was jalapeno jack. See if I can cut a little piece off of that. Excuse me there. The texture is a little tougher than I expected. Texture is kind of like it looks. But it's very spicy. Very spicy. And I like spicy food, so that's pretty darn good. Not bad at all. I think I'll pause this. We'll enjoy that with that lemonade. We'll get back and check out the blueberry cobbler. Alright, let's try out the blueberry cobbler. As I said, I wasn't sure whether it was supposed to be heated or not. Oh, I think that it was. Get that out of there. I can feel that the package, let me get you in frame there. I can feel that it's kind of puffed up a bit more than what it was. I probably didn't have the package hot enough, as I had already cooked the main dish, the pepper jack, or it did take opening it up. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see that, but not sure if that's real appetizing or whether I let it cook long enough, but let's give it a shot and see what... I'm sure I didn't cook it right. I know that's not focusing, but there are actual cherries in that. And that's pretty darn good. I think if I would have cooked it correctly, that would have been pretty darn tasty. Oh, excuse me for eating. This is darn good. I think I'm going to pause this. I'll go ahead, I'll set this off, and I will finish this here in just a little bit. Let me give you my final thoughts. Man, that's good. Well, what did I think of it? Wasn't bad. I could see putting that in my pack over a mountain house. A little bit of variety of food. And like I said, this is the only one that I've had. The beef patty wasn't bad. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was great. The lemonade was a plus, especially as humid as it is today. The cobbler, I don't think I cooked it right, but man, the cobbler is very good. And I don't think you could get something out of a mountain house like that, especially where everything's all in one package. Would I eat one of these again? I think I would. I think I would. Is it as good as the sea rat? I'll let you be the judge of that if you've ever had one and you know how to cook one. But it wasn't bad. I got a cobbler to finish. Thanks for watching.